So a quick trade recap. I missed this trade. It went so fast I could not even find a proper entry. So a little bit the bigger time frame. We have a high printed in the overnight session. It took out yesterday's high here, but it did not for ES. Price retraced into this M15 gap and started moving up. We had this manipulation on London Open, and then it rallied and it reached exactly Asia high for ES, but NQ was lacking. So we have another beautiful SMT. And what happened then? I was waiting because actually I expected price, or at least I would not be surprised if price would just wick through it and then find resistance and or have NQ also reach Asia high. So I followed price here. This is a nice manipulative like thin move up to that level, and if you have those thin moves, then generally you can expect, especially when US markets are not open, that there is a higher probability for a retrace. So let's look at the and just do the replay as if it is live. So price was currently in this stage and I was watching, but I could not really find a proper IFVG to work from, and there was also there wasn't a change in the state here, so I just went back to the M2. There was also not a singular gap here. Price action was a bit rough, but on the 3 minute I found this really nice IFVG, and on the 2 minutes there was a clear change in the state. So this was more or less my orientation to see, hey, if price breaks this M3 level and it breaks the change in the state, then I'm going to place my order and go short, targeting this M15 level, potentially hitting the 618. So the moment we got price to let's say move down, I take my short position to ignite the trade, but there was no chill. So this was really nice, small, let's say micro SMT. So the liquidity got taken, which is normally a good sign, especially when one is already, let's say, moving down. So it's already rolling over. They got the liquidity, but as you can see, there was no chill. So price did not fully close below the M2 or the M3. Let's take the M3. So this was not yet a trigger for me to go short. And then the next 3 minutes was just down only. So potentially, if you do not take out this low, there is a good probability to get a second chance on the change in the state. But actually there was no second chance. So it dropped, and it dropped even further. There was a quick tap into this gap, and this is, I think, a nice unicorn setup into the breaker. And once it tagged this gap, it just continued down, down, and then now I think it's starting to move up again. But this, for me, actually this was a potential nice reversal, but I don't really have a model ready yet for that. So normally what you see, if you have such an aggressive move, then the aggressive move in the opposite direction is also generally significant. Then you can expect another move to the 618 level. So that could be like at least to this level, back into the breaker. So this would be first target, the 0.5 level, because this was the last high. It could potentially reverse again here, so that's a good level to take some profits, and potentially it just goes to Asia as well. But I think concerning price action, the Asia low seems a bit higher probability at the moment. So yeah, I'm happy I did not chase. I think I saw the setup quite clearly, and I think I was just unfortunate not to get a retrace of any kind. This was more or less my setup. Maybe take some partials, like a 2.2 is just absolutely fine. Would I leave a runner? I don't think so. I think I would be happy with just getting a quick, especially when the move is so quick. Normally you would get first a bounce and then the second leg down. So I mean, if you get a 2.4 in just what 6-7 minutes, then I'm happy as can be. Also seeing the miss trade yesterday, I'm actually thinking about maybe scaling in a bit more aggressively when price is just showing that it wants to go down. But I don't want to, let's say, adjust the model or go in aggressively just because I had 2 of those situations in the last 2 days. So I'm not too keen on it. It's just unfortunate. I'm already happy that I'm clearly seeing the setup as it evolves. And then it's also a higher probability for me if there is a close, a small retrace, and then a move down. So yeah, that's the trade recap. Overall, unfortunate that I didn't get an entry, but overall happy with the progress.